Well, Monty's here for a real good time.
Exactly.
The crappie fishing on Guntersville Lake is
On fire.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best seasons I've seen in a while, to be honest with you.
It is.
It really is.
So he has a new product that's coming out. It's going to be at GTO, all 3 stores this afternoon, maybe.
Man, well,
This was 3 days ago, maybe.
It'll be there this evening. If you'll quit calling me and pulling me off my job.
look here. Do I need to reiterate what I just said? Excuses are the nails that build the house of failure.
Yeah. My granddaddy used to say excuses like booty holes. Everybody's got one.
Exactly. That's it. Monty, I'm going to turn it over to you let you talk about your new baits.
Well, man, it's exciting. It's something that I've actually been in the works for over 2 years now, and I kept being hesitant about doing baits, and I guess since that little meeting you and I had one morning down there on the dock, I guess it was about a week ago, a little over a week ago, and I started digging in my bag of tricks and. You and I visited, and I got you to come down there to the dock with me, and the light bulb moment finally hit.
Right.
And I said, what are we waiting on? We want to do it. Let's go. And you jumped on it like white on rice.
Yeah, exactly. Been waiting ever since, guys.
But seeing it work,
yes,
made a huge believer. I've had a passion for goose pond and crappie fishing. That was where Thump Gel got its start.
Exactly.
And the reason being, those crappie move in under those docks, and everybody comes there early in the morning at the prime biting time and goes to fishing for them, and they can catch them pretty good. But I've always been one of those that I like to drop my aqua view down in the water, and I see it loaded down under those fish, and those fish aren't biting.
They're down there because I have personally seen them.
There's an understatement. They're stacked.
Yes.
It's stupid. I mean, it is literally stupid. Even live scope doesn't even do it justice. When you drop an aqua view camera down there and you spin that camera around and they're just sitting under there like this.
Yeah, and you can tell how many spots they got. You can see the whole
I can
fish.
vouch for him. Them fish are smart. They're kind of like them bridge crappie. They're very smart.
Yeah, and so finding a way to trigger those fish to bite, and you may not be waylaying them, but even if you can just keep a steady stream of a bite every 15 minutes or 20 minutes, when it does turn on, buddy, it really gets stupid. So that was my view of doing these baits and incorporating them with Thump Gel. So Thump Gel is we are fixing to launch a crappie line just with GTO only right now. We're not even going to be on our website because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to keep it. And I'm a guy that likes to under-promise and over-deliver. And so to tell you about these baits, and I'll show them to you here. I brought a few, don't have the package completely finished. But anyway, we're going to design crappie baits to where you're able to add the Thump Gel to our baits, and you can change the color yourself.
On the fly.
On the fly. You just need the fish attracted. Instead of just doing like a normal, what we've all used to, just a dye with no attractant, no color, maybe do a dip and dye and change it. Well, there's really no scent attractant to that. We're going to use the products we already have and take a basic color, a base color, to where, let's just take monkey milk for an example.
Right.
If you want a little bit of pink and white and monkey milk, use the Minna candy. If you want white and chartreuse, you can put the chartreuse on there. If you want basically just, let's just say like a blue ice, use that's a famous color here on
cranking
gel. Use the cranking gel on it. And so to where we don't have an inventory nightmare of a bazillion different colors, we're going to let the fishermen be able to take a few basic tools that every fisherman need in their tackle box, and they can change it right there on the fly. I mean, I've seen it right there in Goose Pond. You go up there and fish on those docks one day, and everybody says, "Oh, this water is stained up." You know, it was super clear yesterday. Mm-hmm. Well, the reason why that happens is the lake will either fill up and the water coming off the river will come in there, and then when they suck the water out and start pulling water and lower the water, that super clear water on the other side of Goose Pond, inside that bridge, that super clear water starts coming up under that bridge. So it changes.
Right.
And everybody, so we're able to change on the fly. That's where I've learned this from, basically fishing on those docks right there at Goose Pond.
That's a good place to go and a good place to bring your family.
Oh, let me tell you, if you are looking for a place to come crappie fishing in the winter, leave the boat at the house.
Exactly.
Guntersville is one of the best lakes I've ever seen in my life, to where you can literally catch way more crappie than you ever needed from the bank.
Right.
And I know going out there with live scope and all that, that's fun too.
Yes.
But
and they're doing that too.
Oh, yeah.
Goose Pond ain't the only one. They killing them in a boat.
And, you know, and some of the best crappie fishermen that I've ever met and in tune with crappie has been under these bridges right here around Guntersville. Just an old simple country boy that knows how to get it done.
Yep.
And I can relate to those type of people. You know. And man, the diehards is out there at night, and we have a bait for the nighttime crappie fishermen. So you guys, if y'all fishing at night in the wintertime, the ones that love to do it, I'm one of them. Just hate having to, makes me feel bad the next day, and I got a lot of work to do for this guy. But hey, we've got you covered right here. So I'm going to show the two colors that we've got.
Good.
We're going to start with just two different style of baits. And
be a total of 4 SKUs.
4 SKUs right now.
That's only 4 baits to look at, guys.
That's right. We're going to come out with two of the best colors that I can just, this is only baits that Monte Knight needs in his tackle box, is these two right here, and that's going to be a monkey milk and a black. But our black bait is different. I call it Midnight Magic. Okay.
All right.
Because there's a lot of magic that goes on
in making it.
Not just making it, but at night, seems like after midnight, that's when the big ones move in.
Okay.
You can catch crappie at night early, but when you hit that midnight, that 1 o'clock, and you're going from midnight to 5 in the morning, you're on a whole nother level.
Okay. As far as size.
I mean, yes, I'm talking about the size of this daggum thing, man, the big ones. I am telling you, that's the way it is. So, and I don't know if this camera can see this or not, but Michael, you may have to let the camera really zoom in on this. As you can see, this bait has got those edges on the side of it. All right. This bait here is basically, it has been out a while, but it's never really, far as the bait itself, what the people designed it for, don't think it really grabbed a hold until Thump Gel, until now. You can take our gel and just make that little bitty ball come out the top of it and push it in on the sides of these grooves right here, and can completely change the looks of it. That's where you can do the change of the colors, but having that tail to have the right amount of action of the hardness of the bait. This is not going to be a super hard bait. It's not going to be a super soft bait. It's got that perfect medium that I've played with over the 2 years to give this bait a ton of action. And man, I'll slide it on over to you and let you take a look at it. And then here's the same thing in the monkey milk. Now, when y'all get these out of our packages in the very beginning, this is a very important tackle tip. Okay, we have to put a worm oil on these in order to get 20 of these in this pack.
Yeah, they
it
stick
won't slide once it hits the side of that bag. It's very important. I'm actually brought a napkin out here. And I brought the pink Thump Gel.
It's funny that you brought that one because I have been absolutely crushing
yeah.
them with the pink.
Yeah, so look here. Take a towel or make a few casts with it before applying the gel, but then it's like this. But brother, I'm telling you, taking this pink, and I'm going to do a complete demonstration here. And let's talk about how long this would last. Folks, when y'all see this, all you got to do is bring that little bitty small bead out like that right there, and then just push it inside those grooves. Right there. That little bit of sheen of pink on that monkey milk, that's death, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That is the exact color that I've been catching on monkey milk with the pink Thump Gel.
And let me tell you, with these grooves, because I've done a lot of fishing below Gunnersville Dam, that fish attracting and that gel and that color is going to stay on that bait until you catch a fish. And a lot of times you can catch 2 or 3 of it in there without it even being off. So you're adding that flash effect that is on there. You're getting that glitter. And how many times do you think I can do that with this? At least a little amount.
Oh, a bunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
A whole bunch.
So this one tube goes a very, very long way.
I get asked daily, do I think that stuff works? And I could take you out there and show you 2 setups, same setup, one without, one with, and show them bite the one with.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
And I
commit
can
to it.
also verify, because when I walked down on the dock with Monte, he didn't get down there till 8:15, somewhere like that. Everybody had gone, and he was the only one on the dock. And I sat and watched him with the bait he's talking about right here, because that's when I got to wanting it in the shop.
Yeah.
He caught 4 in a row. Bam, 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 bam. I've seen that with my own eyes.
Yeah, you was running the net. You was scooping them
Yes,
up.
I was scooping them up.
The question
getting
is, did he give
excited.
them back to you or did he take them to the store?
I let him touch
No,
them.
hey, when he saw that, he says, I want them now.
Yeah, exactly.
He went into boss man
I'm
mode,
sure.
telling me to drop that rod and go get them.
That's it.
So,
No.
all right, that's one. That's one, and they're going to come in the white. I mean, in the monkey milk and the midnight magic color. And when y'all see these colors, y'all going to be like, daggum. So what we did with the black, it's not a straight black. I'm going to throw one over at Matt and let him really take a deep look at it. Dude, that flake, there's a lot of different flake that make that black look awesome.
I see some blue flake and some red flake.
You're going to see red, blue, there's chartreuse and some silver. It's a little bit of a mixed of really anything in there, but take a look at that. Now, this is the 1.5. This is the Thump Shad. This one here with the ridges, it's got a name of Thumpalicious. All right? And then the one you have in your hand is going to be the Thump Shad. This is a 1.5. You're going from a 2-inch bait to a 1.5-inch bait, 1.5. Between these two right here at midnight, if you're fishing at nighttime, you can leave everything else at the house. This is all you need at night. And I've done a lot of it during the day too. When you're in a grass lake, they like black baits anyway.
Yeah, they like that dark stuff.
Color. Yeah. But this dude during the daytime and able to change on the fly.
And you just wiped that off, right? That pink.
Yeah.
Now you could have put another color on right behind wiping that off.
Exactly.
And you change the color totally.
Exactly. Now, again, here is the same thing. Like I said, we had to put the oil in here in order to get these in the package. You need to throw it 3 or 4 times and get it off, because that's very important, because having that oil on these baits, that's sort of like the Thump Gel being the egg and your bait being the frying pan, and you spray that Pam in between to keep it from sticking. Okay. The Thump Gel is not going to stick real good if this bait is already pre-lubed up on the outside. You got to get it off. Now, this 1.5 bait, when y'all see them and you get them out of the pack, you're going to see teeny tiny ridges is on the top and the bottom. Both of these baits, Now, this is no fisherman thinking here. This is where Monte gets engaged in this. Most of your a lot of your crappie baits out there have a top and a bottom. And you only fish them one way. Both of these baits, if you use the hook and it gets wallered out on one side, all you got to do is flip this bait over. And you can do the same thing from the bottom. They're identical from the top and the bottom. Okay. I love that about our baits. And both of them is going to have the ridges on the top and the bottom. Now, this being a 1.5, it's got little smaller micro grooves on it. But here's 90% of the times that I do on this bait.
Explain to them what you do.
If I got the hook coming out the top, I just like to bring that much out right there. And then all I got to do is touch it. When I say touch it right there on the bottom. That is all it freaking needs.
Turn its rear end up so they can see it.
Yeah, that is all. Mike, I don't know if you can still see that. It's got that pink hue right there. Now, if you really want to color the whole bait like we're talking about the other ones, you can. You can do the top. You can do the bottom. You can do all of that.
Right.
So, but.
Well, I see one thing. Like, I'm scoping stumps out in the river, and they're deep. I'm 30 foot deep, and I'm catching some really, really big crappie doing that. And there's days where they want that thing just hovered right above their head. And with that bait right there, with it being flat, I think you could honestly roll that hook like that to where it's coming out and the ridges are on the side and let that thing
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's how you rig that up. I'm sorry. That's how you do rig that one up.
Yeah.
The ridges are on the side on that one.
Yeah, I got you. And I'm not so sure you couldn't do it that way, too, if you had to speed it up. Just looking at it, I think there's going to be multiple ways to fish that thing, to be honest with you. It's going to be versatile.
Yeah, it's cool. And there's some more moles that I haven't told Paul about, because if I did, I would never get no sleep.
You just messed up right now.
For the deep stump fishing and targeting them real big ones out there on the river ledges on those stumps. We've got one that's actually like a 2.5 version of, well, it's not even here. I'll just save that for another time.
Okay, he just put it out there.
Well, he's going to have to go back and get some. So exactly. I know me and him are going this week. With that being said, these crappie aren't scared of bigger baits.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're talking, these baits right here are designed for highly pressured areas. We're talking under the bridge. We're talking under the boat dock at Goose Pond. We're talking about the ones that sit right there and they see a hair jig or another bait go by and they're like, they can tell you what page number it is on the catalog.
Exactly.
A 2.5 doesn't sound that big, but in reality, that's a pretty good sized crappie bait.
Oh, I got an awesome one. I'm telling you, it's dead.
And he didn't bring it. Can you believe that?
It's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why ain't you brought my man?
Because we're, we started off with these this week, and then now me and Paul's done got on the phone. There's two more colors that's coming in behind here. So, buddy, I'm telling you, I've done had to get on the internet. We got some equipment on the express getting to the shop.
That sounds like a winner.
But yeah, and I'll show you here on the orange. Let me show you right quick. And, a lot of people ask me, since, I'm the creator of Thump Gel, I do get asked quite a few times, well, if you couldn't find Thump Gel, what would you use? And I'm a type of guy, it's not all about me at all. And it's about just guiding people in the right direction. And I'm going to tell you, if I couldn't find Thump Gel, it'd be Mr. Bait Fuel.
Bait Fuel. That's exactly right.
Oh, Walton them.
Yep.
I'm going to give credit where credit is due. So let's see what this orange would look like on here. So all I'm doing is just adding a little bit of that dab coming out of there and then pushing it in there. So now you've got what color is a shad when he comes out of super muddy water? How sun white is that piece of paper?
Yep.
And orange, people favor orange on that. So having orange added to white, you're able to change it on the fly. Taking the best color that's ever been sold, monkey milk, and then changing what color that you need, provide to the gel, and the attractant that you need.
Let's say that I fished that. I want to change colors. I want you to change it back.
All right. Want to change it back? All you got to do is wipe it off. Now it's going to get, once you wipe it off, it's back to its original color. My favorite combination right now on these crappie is monkey milk and pink. I ain't going to lie to you about it.
That's the one.
And nighttime fishing, that I'm going back to that.
Black.
I'm going back to that other one. And there it all is in those grooves, and now I got back to the pink.
Okay, so that's as easy as what it is, guys, taking one bait and having many colors.
Yep.
And you can have your favorite colors, because you will acquire a favorite color with the colors that Thump Gel and Monte has put out.
These fish, whether it's the bass or the crappie, are very pressured on Guntersville.
Yes.
So subtle changes like that will usually get you more bites.
Well, look, let me ask y'all something. Do you eat a plain hamburger, or you like the mayonnaise, mustard, and all that other?
ATW.
Well, see, I am plain. I got to have plain. I put 2 different types of cheese on it, and if I'm feeling froggy, I'll put some lettuce on there, but that's about it.
Yeah. So, common sense. That's what I like about them old country boys under that bridge now. Them homeboys is full of common sense. I mean, it's like, hey, it's about...
And to change colors, you ain't even got to cut your line. You ain't got to tie a knot. You ain't got to do nothing.
These guys under the bridges, they've got it so dialed in.
Yes, they do.
When they know how long to make a slat to tie up underneath the bridge,
Yep.
they've been there a time or 10.
Yep, that's right.
And I want to show y'all something else that I like about this bait. No, this is a 2-inch bait, but when you start getting into pressure fish, well, let's just say this. In the morning times when the bite is hot, you can put those big baits like you're talking about, Dutchess. But then all of a sudden, they always do it. It's going to get a certain time. That light switch goes off. The way to keep it going is you got to start downsizing. You got to get down into the micro. I mean, I've down there at 2-pound test line with the little old bitty one. But here's what I love about this bait. Is you can pinch half of this off. All right. Now I'm still got those same grooves, and now I just cut it. I just took a freaking inch of it off, and I got most of this tail.
And look how easy
there.
that tail moves.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. They're going to bite that.
There is something to that. That's playing that. I'd have to admit, that's 2 years of playing with the baits and the hardness, getting your mixture. And it's not the hardest bait in the world. It's not the softest bait in the world. There's a fine line there that you want the action right. And that's the reason why we give you 20 baits instead of 15.
There you go.
We give you extra baits in our packs. Most packs are 15. Or,
15 to 18.
Yeah, 15 to 18. Well, we're giving you 20 here at that same price point. So for that very reason. But we love the feedback, guys. Y'all out here give these a try. They will be available
this afternoon.
Yeah, before closing. Yeah, might get down there this afternoon.
You heard him.
I heard it.
I've got 2 things going on in the backgrounds right now. I was on the phone with the bag engineer in Forest, my manufacturer's rep there. We was on the phone with them engineering our bags to get out of this to a lot better looking bag.
Right.
And then the whole time I told Forrest, I said, well, Paul just called. Make sure you get them skews done. So I got to go. So, yeah, we should have it by no later than 2 o'clock, something like that.
Well, you're going to have to hump it to get the goose. No, you just got to come to the warehouse.
Yeah, you done made it easy for me. I just come see Nick and drop it off with Nick. But I'll do a personal delivery down there to you, I reckon.
Heard that. You're going to bring your rod.
Yeah, personal delivery.
Yeah, I'm ready
He's going to be doing that right there.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back to
Just
fishing.
go ahead and leave him monkey milks here. I'll take care of them.
This adventure opening up my mouth with Paul's done cut into my crappie fishing.
So we're going to go out and we're going to get footage of catching crappie on there.
This week, Micah and Matt is going M&M. It'll be M&M fishing.
Be more like M fishing, M camera.
Well, you've got peanuts and plain.
Yeah.
There you go.
Snoopy and Pig Ben.
Okay. Something like that. Guys, right here we got Monte Knight. He's got his baits. You heard it first. He explained it all. He'll do some more explaining. You got Matt Van Meter here, one of the best fishermen on the lake. You got Michael McCrary behind the camera, which is one of the best ones there. You've got Jana that's up front, which is the best boss I ever worked for.
Best boss I've ever had.
That's right. Points. So, just to give you a heads up, she really didn't cut me. But I'll tell you what happened if you really want to know, but not on camera.
Well,
So here it is. Everything's fine. Got my head. It's getting better.
I got an idea. Y'all take guesses on what happened to Paul. If anybody gets it right, $25 gift card. You good with that?
$50 gift card.
$50 gift card. But you got to get it right.
You got to get it exactly right. So everybody watching, if you can guess what happened to my head.
The outside of his head.
Yes, not the inside. You ain't getting in. I got smart alecks that work here and come by the whole 9 yards. Have to put up with it every day, and I love it, guys. We love y'all. We want y'all to have a good time. We want you to catch a bunch of fish, and most of all, we want you to feel like everybody loves you, and they do. Everybody is somebody, and guys, look in the mirror. Y'all are somebody special to us. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'd love to see you at one of the GTO locations. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a great holiday season.